Since the inception of video games, the scene has been dominated by males and few females are seen in the video game sphere. One prevalent reason is because of toxicity specifically towards those females who attempt to enter the video game environment. Toxicity in video games has had a prevalent role against female gamers trying to enter the video game scene ever since its entrance into mainstream. Rebecca Ivey, who wrote an academic paper on toxicity in MOBAs, or otherwise known as massively online battle arenas, defines toxicity as the use of profane, inflammatory, or discriminatory language and players' actions within the game space. The hostile attitudes towards female gamers exist because there has always been a barrier between male and female activities. We have grown accustomed to the fact that male toys can only be used by males and that it's odd to see females engaging with such toys. We continue to perpetuate this ideology with the myth of gaming as a male-only activity and that female gamers are merely non-existent or invisible. Females are often expected to play only casual games with simple mechanics and shorter gameplay as it is perceived to be less difficult and less challenging. Also, according to Stephen Heyman's New York Times article, Women Get In on the Action in Video Games, women are seen as less lucrative parts of video game market because they are much less likely to buy expensive core games designed for PCs and console. The video gaming industry also markets games towards a male-dominant audience by including aspects that are considered masculine, such as violence, foul language, aggression, and over-sexualized characters. For example, in SNES's commercial for Killer Instinct, the gamers are predominantly male and the company promotes the use of profane language and actions and behaviors.
Holy! Same graphics, same moves. It looks like the arcade, man.
Arcade, man.
16 bits.
16 bits!
All I can say is Killer Instinct only on Super NES, complete with Killer Cuts game music CD. It's totally uncensored.
So who needs a new system?
Advertisements for games such as Killer Instinct fall into the stereotype of hardcore gaming, which is often masculinized and targeted towards young to middle-aged boys and men. An example of what most women generally face in game culture can be drawn from media critic Anita Sarkeesian. Sarkeesian launched a Kickstarter campaign that sought to investigate the mistreatment of women in the gaming community. In response, anti-feminist male gamers threatened Sarkeesian by publishing her personal information online, sending her death threats, and even developing a video game where gamers could virtually beat her up.
You're not allowed to criticize me. I'm a woman.
Okay. Close. Scheiß again.
Maria Ramelia Creveling was the first female professional League of Legends player to enter the scene of male-dominated gamers. She entered through a team known as Renegades in the 2015 NA/LCS Spring Challenger Series, in which top teams battled for slots in the 2015 NA/LCS Summer Split. The LCS is the League of Legends Championship Series and is held every spring, summer, and winter of every year. After Maria's team, the Renegades, qualified for the 2015 Summer LCS, she promptly dropped out due to continued harassment by certain communities among the League of Legends fan base. After a year of absence, Maria earned another spot in the upcoming 2017 Summer LCS through the team known as FlyQuest and currently plays a substitute position on the League of Legends team. The emergence of female-centric ads for video games is a huge milestone in equal representation for gaming culture. Critics such as Anita Sarkeesian also bring to light problems in the industry. However, despite significant improvements for female gamers in the video games industry, female gamers are still vastly underrepresented in both mainstream and competitive gaming culture. Maria Creveling is an example of the continued harassment women face in the competitive gaming industry.
Cobra Strike. Download and play now. Free from the App Store.
Toxicity in video games prevents equality in gaming culture, but steps to remedy this, such as ads focusing on women gamers, show other gamers that an equal society is achievable. Until the gaming community and critics find a solution towards this issue, the encroachment of women and girls into what was previously a male-gendered space has not happened without incident and will probably only become worse before it hopefully improves.
You know, the world could always use more heroes.